G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How we all doing today? It is a lovely, lovely afternoon, or evening, sure, 5:40, it's about that time of day. Anyway, it's a lovely time, sunny, getting all that goodness on you. And I tells you what, boys and girls, summer is upon us, and there's a few things that comes along with, alright? So that's what today's video is going to be about. If you're new around here, g'day, my name's Nathan. I make bike stuff and I posty, alright? If you're new, leave a like, comment and subscribe, get to know you, and come join the Discord, because we'll talk and we'll rides and help and all that fun stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the old watchable, okay? Easy Dunsky. So, today we're talking about summertime riding. Now, there's a few things that comes with positives and negatives, alright? Now, typically when you think about summertime, you're thinking sun's out, fantastic, probably the best time of year, okay? And it's true, I personally kind of like spring, and mainly because it's not too hot, it's still nice and sunny most of the time. But if you get hay fever, it's not the best. But I don't tend to get hay fever, so I love it. But I tells you what, summertime is a whole different can of worms, because summertime isn't all sunshine and rainbows like you'd think it is. All right, obviously, ooh, a bit of a bouncy bounce there. The weather is typically much nicer, all right? You do get your beautiful blue skies, your sunny days, and your incredibly hot days, but we'll get to that. But also, summer comes along with some drastic weather change, okay? So summer has lovely, lovely summer storms. She is hauling ass. Typical people, all right? So summer gets storms, okay? And with storms, well, there comes danger. So you do have to be careful when you're riding around, because sometimes you do know summer gets really, really high wind storms and torrential rainstorms. So if you're caught out in one of those, you have to be careful. If you're doing a ride up in the mountains and it gets a torrential storm, sometimes the roads themselves actually wash away, especially out in the mountains here, or there's lots of debris. Now, if it's a high windstorm, you have to be careful about tree stud and shit falling on you, because that happens. And if you get hit by a branch going at full speed, trust me, it don't feel good. I've been hit by a branch in the neck going 80 k's. It hurt. Fortunately, it was a baby branch, so I didn't die or anything, but I can imagine if you're doing 300 kilometers an hour and a branch hits you, it's probably going to hurt a lot more. You know what I mean? So do be careful if you're riding around and you know it's going to be stormy. Try and schedule your ride so you don't get caught in those, because I can imagine there's probably better ways to spend your time than getting smacked around by branches and shit. Alright? Alright. Now, summertime brings along, like I said in the last video, the Christmas season, and Christmas season means there's a lot of stupidity on the road, so I've already talked about it in length. So just be careful about the Christmas time, because there's a lot more drivers and that on the road that don't know what they're doing. There's a lot more impatience, therefore more danger. You don't really want to get caught in any of said danger, because, well, the last thing I want to hear is for any of my beloved people that follow me to end up under a truck or something, because that would just break my little old heart and hurt that one feeling somewhere deep in my soul. But yeah, that is something. So if you're interested in hearing about all the dangers, check out my last video, because I go over all that. Now, summertime tends to be rather warm, rather toasty. So you do have to be careful of the summertime heat, specifically when it's like 40 odd degrees. Now, I don't like to ride when it's over like 36 degrees typically. I've done it, and if I need to do a video, you bet your ass I will, but it does get a little uncomfortable, and you can faint, and the last thing you want to do is faint at speed. I can assure you that's probably going to suck a little bit, because, man, falling off at any speed sucks, but if you fall off going like 80 k's, you're going to be hitting a few things on the way down, and the last thing you want to do is that. So drink a lot of water, and even if you need to, if you're doing a lot of rides, invest in a hydration pack, dude, because those things, underrated as hell. I would actually suggest that as a very important mod for the summer riding, if you're doing a lot of it, because they're not expensive, they're easy to use. You just stuck the little hose in your helmet and bam, off you go. And if you're not dying or fainting, you'll be thankful, because I can assure you, coming off, especially if say it's 45 degrees, say you're, 45 is a bit hot, say it's 40 degrees Celsius, you faint and you're not wearing proper gear, you've fallen onto the bitumen, you've got some road rash, and now you're cooking, because you're going to be straight up frying on the hot stones. So last thing you want to do is faint. Believe me, just drink some water, invest in that pack, and make sure you wear the right clothing, because the summer sun do be burning you. Now, I know a lot of my viewers come from America, and America, I think, is entering its colder season now, so warm up. And if you can't ride it because of the snowy seasons, well, I can't help you there. Some people have the guts and the bikes for it. Not every bike's made for it, so ride safe, pick what you need, and just stick to all that. Generally ride within your means. Okay, alright. Summertime's coming. There's going to be a lot of new riders on the road as well. Please try not to influence them to do stupid things, because I know that a lot of you guys who watch my content are both new and older riders. But it seems that the community I've sort of built is a bit more safe, because that's sort of what I wanted to grow. Because as much as I love a bit of a spicy ride, the Australian police don't like watching videos of people doing spicy rides, so I like to keep it relatively safe on my channel. And also it's a net gain anyway, because that gets the newer riders into the bikes, and it teaches them how to ride safely anyways. And the more riders are around, the better it is for the biking community. And trust me, it's only going to be a positive for all of us. But because I haven't done too much speeding, as in on videos, I don't want anyone else to do it. So try, if you see new riders, not to encourage them to do stupid things. If they're trying to rev bomb you and whatnot, don't. You can rev with them, just don't fucking send it and race them in the wrong area. If you're going to race, know your places and do it sensibly. Okay? I don't want to see any of the boys talk about seeing a learner ending up into a tree or in the bush because they misjudged something horribly. God damn, you know what I mean? You just got to be careful and pick your times when riding. I don't think I can really lane filter here too much, to be honest. Unfortunately. Oh, I can definitely get past this guy. And probably this one. And that's the limitations of lane filtering today. Fortunately, we can go left. I don't really come down this area, so I have no real idea where I am, but I just know how to get back to where I normally come from. We need to get some petrol. Lovely, lovely how it is here. Oh, I think my car gets serviced down here. I know where I am now. Dutch, I got TB. Boy, I'm on my steel horse, boy. Dutch. That's a Red Dead Redemption reference if you don't know and you're uncultured like that. But I tells you what, I'm thinking in the near future we're going to be doing another subscriber ride for Christmas or something like that, because, well, why not? Why shouldn't I get the boys out for another ride? Or girls, I don't know how many are in the Discord now. There's a few, but if you want to join in on some of our subscriber rides, get on the Discord. That's where they'll be mentioned. I'm thinking about doing one relatively soon, because I can, and I think that would be swell. So we'll see. I'm thinking about doing it really soon, actually, because I want to get out there with the squad again, get some photos taken, and just go for a cruisy cruise. All right, why not? My bike's in dire need of a service in a few hundred kilometers, and that scares me because I cannot afford to do the major service right now. But that's all right. We will make it happen. I just need to find a good service place. If you guys know any good servicing locations, let me know, because I tried a few and they weren't very good. I was told Star Cycle was the way to go, but then they charged me more than the dealership was trying to do, and the dealership tried to stinge me by replacing a part that didn't need replacing. They're like, your front brake needs to be replaced, like your pad. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. They're like, yeah, it does. I'm like, I don't use the front brake at the time. Then nowadays I do, because my rear brake's starting to wear out. But I'm like, stop. Believe you me, I know he's good fucking, you don't need to touch. And they really tried, and that still cost me less than Star Cycle did. So, hey man, maybe I just got unlucky with them. But there's a few places I'm looking at trying out. There's a few in Ringwood, and there's one in Clayton, I think it is. So I shall try. But if you know any good servicing locations, let me know, because I would love. And if you run your own mechanic shop, and you're willing to, give me a discount for a shout out. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But if you do run a shop, let me know, and I'll happily come in and show you off or help me out. But yeah, dude, summer's around. Get your bikes out, start riding, be safe and whatnot, because there's a lot of traffic around Christmas time, a lot of danger, a lot of under the influence drivers, etc, etc, a lot of new riders, shit, probably a lot of new drivers too. So a lot of inexperience going around, a lot more risk when it comes to actually riding. And the last thing I want to see is anybody getting injured. So summertime dangers, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you're riding, let me know what rides you're going on, but I believe that is all we have time for today. So, get on your bikes, take some photos, post them to the Discord, and get in there and have a yarn, kids. Anyway, take it easy, keep it cheesy. I love to see you, and peace, bye! Thank God for motorcycles, because imagine having to go through all this traffic with a car. Oh, the video was ended, but I decided to chuck this in because it was too exciting to just leave it out. I probably did this for a few minutes before I even started filming too. That's how much traffic there is. So just imagine having to do this in a car all the time, dude. And if you're a regular commuter, you probably already do this all the time. But oh, thank God for motorcycles, mate. Oh, I know, it's a bad. Traffic is a big shit, but thank the Lord I can lane filter. And I tell you, second gear for the Rebel seems to be the lane filtering dream because it just gets through everything so much nicer. Stupid fucking bike. That confused me because the bike said neutral. But anyway,